Have you heard that Sierra Leone has decided to join Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso in building nuclear power plants by collaborating with Russia? But why is it so important? Well, the First Lady of Sierra Leone explained it very well. Why don't African countries just use the raw materials and natural resources they have to make consumable products? Why do they just export the raw materials at cheap prices and import expensive products made from those raw materials from the West? Well, that's a question that has remained in Africa since the colonizers left, at least at the surface level. The answer is that African countries have been deprived of energy that can be used to run industries that will produce consumable products. But now, as Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso did, Sierra Leone has decided to do the same and turn to Russia. Nuclear power plants will be constructed to provide energy to industries. Yet, what are the grand plans that have created shockwaves? So, what has Sierra Leone done under the surface that has caused shockwaves? Well, the simple answer is that Russia is getting into the roots of Africa, offering benefits that the West could not offer despite staying for centuries. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov recently announced plans for potential collaboration between Moscow and Sierra Leone in the field of peaceful nuclear energy. And when discussions are centered on nuclear energy, it means things are quite serious. This includes discussions about possibly constructing a nuclear power plant within Sierra Leone. Lavrov unveiled these plans during a press conference in Moscow, held after his meeting with Sierra Leone's counterpart, Timothy Musakaba. During the conference, Lavrov mentioned that further talks would be conducted to explore additional investment opportunities for Russian investors in various sectors. He particularly highlighted the potential for collaboration in nuclear energy, extending beyond just the energy sector itself. And that's quite concerning for the West. Going beyond the energy sector when regarding nuclear energy means nuclear weapons, something the West cannot tolerate, but it has to this time. Additionally, Lavrov disclosed intentions to reopen the Russian embassy in Sierra Leone by the end of the year. He stressed that all necessary arrangements had been finalized, demonstrating a commitment to strengthening diplomatic relations between the two nations. Kaba, Sierra Leone's foreign minister, echoed Lavrov's sentiments, emphasizing the significance of reopening the embassy after 32 years. He emphasized the potential for enhancing trust between Russian and Sierra Leonean businesses, anticipating positive outcomes for bilateral relations. You should know that several West African nations, Sierra Leone included, have entered into agreements with Russia's Rosatom State Corporation to explore the possibility of constructing nuclear power plants. Sierra Leone aims to develop additional proposals for Russian